All right. We're gonna do this this Miami series. You got two. Shut up.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Henderson Alvarez gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King Bishop, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster.
Think I can hit 50 doubles?
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
16, what? 16 doubles?
A bouncer to the left side, a dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-2. Hit hard to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
They don't draw me in, bro.
Number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. The next Cub up, King Bishop, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
King Bishop.
First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Here comes the 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Out of here into the
I had to hit one
bullpen.
like that. The opposite. I don't even think I hit an opposite home run.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 30 home runs on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake.
I gotta start going.
Up next for Miami, Chad Wallach. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 3-0. King, Bishop will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Romero moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Cubbies get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Rafael Armas with his 4th win this season. Antonio Luis wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Mario Mateo gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Alford.
You know what they say, man, you got to beat the teams that you're supposed to beat.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bishop has a read on it. 2 down.
And tough out, you know.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins
teams,
starting
you know,
lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focus? So striding forward now.
It is what it
Bishop
is.
drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone.
What am I batting?
I think the one thing that's important that he
What's up
does,
with his bat?
he has the
7-6.
same strike
This is
zone
crazy.
in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
I gotta check my
So stepping in, Starlin
statistics
Castro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Bishop, the runner at first, with 2 gone.
If I get injured, I'm resetting the fucking game. It's just as simple as that.
Popped up. Pena has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left.
And simulating 2 months and shit.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mario Mateo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
You know, I've been creeping up. I'm gonna just go halfway.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Almora. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready now for the Marlins. Bryce Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop moves over.
I'll be playing, well, I'll be
for the second out.
I'll be owning fly balls, man. If I can get to them.
Digging in, King Bishop. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
I'm trying to. Let's see.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Shit, that was a strike anyway, but fuck.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Another full count offering on its way. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag.
He went.
Not
they
every
usually went
catcher
like
can make that
almost
throw,
3 seconds, but he didn't wait 3 seconds.
Benito Santiago made.
He didn't wait.
Now in the box, Alexi Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Leading off the inning, King Bishop, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
These are the games.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and he'll do it again.
I was swung early. Damn, bro. Fuck, sir.
Another full count pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That is
Man,
the first time I've ever walked. You're
hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here as with the
Did
potential.
he win the game?
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Forward battle, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Miami took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mario. From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami. Sam Gaviglio will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy pitched really well in his last outing.
How am I batting? What's the degrees? No win. I'm batting 4th.
Only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark,
how they gonna pitch
he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Nowakowski on the move. Uh-oh, he whips on it. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
What's the sun? Got in his eyes or something?
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Marte fields it cleanly. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board.
Digging in to try it again. King Bishop. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Well, how is that over 1? All right.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Damn.
One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Damn. That was a ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Again, a 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
payoff pitch home. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play.
Good pitch.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Good pitch. I should
Riding
have
in
went.
once again.
I should have went to left field, but I didn't.
It was a ground out.
I didn't think he was going
last
to
time.
throw a changeup, and that's why I pulled it. Good shit.
Lifted in the air to center field. Bishop has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The right fielder, number 31, Lewis. The Shack.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That was a good pickup. That was a triple.
Ready for another shot now. King Bishop. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounded to the right. Marte has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Stephen Piscotty.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. So a big moment here, and standing in King Bishop, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. As a look, now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Damn.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
Roniga, the runner at second with 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Damn, missed that.
Nowakowski will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. 8th inning here from South Florida.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today it's the finale of this sport. Ryan Stanek, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and once that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
A ball and no strikes. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, if you hate D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3 D-Roll. Getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 31 for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Up next from Miami, Doug Mata. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bishop moves over, 2 gone. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over.
Digging in for his second at-bat, King Bishop. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Run on the ground towards short. Throw to first
threw it again too, and I swung late.
Gone to start the third. Leading off the inning, Chad Wallach, and they'll need him to get something going here. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop on the move. 1 away. So with 1 gone for him here in the inning, we'll give you a look at the standings, and you can see that they enter play with a 3.5 game lead in the division race.
Huh?
Ready once again, King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Right in my hot zone. Ground
He's
out.
ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Wendell scoops it up.
Got it in there.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Got it in there.
King Bishop will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Oh, nope, I swung late.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now trying to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. There's a strike. Russell aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. A double play.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone. Hits on top of it. Induces the ground ball.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Danny.
Bro, come
he flew out in his
on.
last at bat. 1 and 2. Here it comes. pitch popped up. Russell moving to his
shit, I didn't know the ball
left.
was
He
there.
makes the play, and that'll
Damn, man.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, King Bishop. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Bishop.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Oh shit, I was trying to check for him.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So stepping up now, Doug Mata, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Miami down to their last strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Cubs bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
6-3 the final score today. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sergio Batista wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Antonio Luis records the save, his 22nd. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors.
I went 0 for, I went what? 0 for 4 after that home run. I went 0 for 4 after that. It happens, bro. This shit is crazy, man. How many games is Washington? Alright. What time is it?
A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game.
Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off for the Cubs. Center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known, he was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Intimidating, bro.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10.
Anthony Rizzo.
The 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's a high pop-up. Dickerson is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The next Cub up, Jonathan Groniga, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready for another chance. King Bishop. He singled his last time up.
King Bishop.
Damn, 1-0.
First pitch on its way.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. In now for Washington, Corey Dickerson. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Corey Dickerson.
The windup and the 0-1. Up the middle and off his leg.
The fuck?
And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, King Bishop. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I'm struggling a little bit, but fuck, who don't against Syndergaard? You know what I'm saying? Damn,
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Panic is there to second for 1. Relay to first in time. Just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Digging in and looking for more, Victor Robles. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Victor Robles.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball.
Digging in once again, King Bishop, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Almora at second with 2 down.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
I hate when you say that.
Misses with a fastball. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the 8th, straight at.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Washington get their 20th home win this year. Noah Syndergaard earns his team leading 11th win. Pedro Ojeda closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 6.
And as we set the situation for you here, there's a runner at first with nobody out. So digging in now, King Bishop, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set, and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
I don't normally have all the sliders.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Damn.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Son will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Kevin Segrist is on now out of the bullpen as
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final. Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Jose De Leon starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by the strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
In there at the letters 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Solo shot.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up.
How far
Could
is
go
that?
either way at this point.
Ooh, that hit the top of the damn.
Victor Robles digging in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bishop is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. The guy is in the middle of the lineup.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Corey Dickerson, a couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here it comes, 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is there. No trouble
We
with
need
this
to go
one.
on one of
And
them
the
runs
inning is
where we
over.
go
It's
20
quite
and
possible
5, bro.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, King Bishop. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now. And he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Almora over at second. Bishop on at first with 2 down.
0-2, bro.
Softly hit to the left side. On to first, and it's dropped. And the inning will continue as the bases are loaded now.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that.
That's a throwing error.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Down
we can
5,
have
another
to,
run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Wow.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side.
Oh, gosh.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ball 1. Seven runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
I'm hitting moonshots.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That was a moonshot.
Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is...
How far was that? Why they not showing
Here's
how
Joe
far it
Panik,
was?
set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on.
Yeah,
but you don't want to fall
there.
too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Bishop comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Michael Conforto.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. King Bishop will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Oh, just missed that. Too early.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball. The 2-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the second deck and
all the motherfuckers is 32nd decks, bro.
Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball game.
Into the box now, King Bishop. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while.
Yeah, that's 3 home runs in a row, bro. I did that against Cleveland. I had like 9 RBIs. I was killing it that game. I was killing. Yeah, I was killing.
First offering on its way. Called strike over the outside corner.
What it is that
a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen.
Throwing changeups.
See there, they're asking a lot of him in this
just
one.
leaving
So
him, or fastballs, whatever.
if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Rosado.
Well, sometimes I catch on fire. Sometimes I just go on a cold streak. It's weird.
Right side, fair ball down the line. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
That was that perk.
Now batting, Wilson Contreras, runner in scoring position with two gone.
So that was my 99th RBI.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always
painful. That's what he needs to do.
More so when there are 2 outs in the inning.
You know how many times I've been on base, bro, and that dude didn't do a damn thing.
So striding forward now, Victor Robles. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Top of the 8th and 9th. I'm probably going to end up batting again.
1-2, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Williams, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way first.
Striding in now for the Nats, Corey Dickerson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
King Bishop will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-0.
Oh, that was the pitch. That was the fucking pitch, bro. Damn, that was the pitch.
First, nobody out.
Oh.
Even now, 2-2.
Damn. Fuck. That was the pitch.
now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Three-two pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Weaver sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
I just missed that. I just missed my 4th home run of the game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. Chicago jumped out to an early lead
but
in the
that's
first
the thing,
and never
though,
looked
bro.
back.
We're supposed to
Lucas
be doing
Giolito
that. You
picks
know
up
what I'm saying?
his team best 14th win in this one.
We're not supposed
Jose
to be
De Leon allowed 7
losing
runs
these fucking
across
games,
the plate in a
dude.
losing effort. Bryce De La Cruz takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show18.com.
That was pretty good. That last hit should have been a double, though. So home against San Francisco. Let's see what we're looking like over here. Alright, so batting .339 first. Man, tied for first and doubles. I finally took the lead in home runs by 1, but you know that's gonna go back and forth. And first in RBI. So if the season ended today, triple crown, right? Triple crown bound, right? So feeling good about it, but at the same time, we only got a three-game lead over the Brewers. You know what I'm saying? We're really, as a team, dog, we're not even really all that good, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to win 100 games, you only can lose 62 games. So we got 11 more to go. So it's like if we got to go on a hell of a run, which we haven't done, you know what I'm saying? A hell of a run. You talking about over these next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21. Over these next 21 games, I mean, you're looking at like 16-5. You know what I'm saying? 16-5 record, 17-4, you know, 15-6 type shit. So 15-6, 16-4, shit like that over these next stretch. And I don't think we can do that. We got the players, we got the batters, but I don't think we can do that, bro. I remember when I was playing with Miami, we went on a run like that. We went on like a 18-8 run, 21-9 run in the season. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I kind of want to play this San Francisco series because. Anyway, where's the month? awards. Did I even get Player of the Month? I don't even got Player of the Month. Yeah, I ain't. That's one thing I haven't got yet. Oops. Let's see. So, Player of the Month honors. Anyway, when I hit 3 home runs, that was in this game right there. That was the last day of July. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games later, I hit 3 more. So, you know, you get on those hot streaks. You get on those streaks where, you know, you hitting home runs or whatever. I don't know with anybody else, but with me, with my guys, you get on those hot streaks and then you get on those cold streaks. So the only thing you can do is what? Just hit your way out of it. You know, start going the other way. You know, also, I don't use square O. I don't use square. I just use X. All my shots is from X. So if you're using O and you're trying to figure out why you're not hitting home runs, or depending on what your archetype is, or if you're using square and you're wondering certain things, just go to X. Just use X. X is in the middle of. It's not too much power and it's not too much contact. So it's like if you make good contact, you gonna hit it out, shit like that. So to keep you, I think X keep you grounded. I think, you know, power square is probably OP, but you know, how often do you want to keep using it? So, but anyway, like I said, man, I'm trying to get that Triple Crown this year. I'm trying to think of the last person I remember that did Triple Crown. Gary Sheffield? Did he? I don't know if y'all remember Gary Sheffield from the San Diego Padres. I think, or he was close. But regardless of what, he was close. Let's say he didn't get it, but he was close. I mean, that mean that he batted over 330. You know, he probably hit over 35 home runs, and he probably drove in over 115 RBIs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna win that RBI race. I'm gonna win that. Well, let me shut up. I should win that RBI race. You know what I'm saying? I should. I really should. So, did they show you a career? Man, I'm still 7th, bro. I'm still considered a 7th batter. That's crazy. I'm trying to see player. What the hell is this? Alright. You know what? What's up, Truth? What time is it? It's 2 a.m. in the morning, bro. I'm gonna do this series, man. I'm gonna do this San Francisco series. I know it's only 5 people looking and on and shit like that. You know, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It's just all about the entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Our batting clutch, 90. Fielding 83. All right, you gotta go with the fielding, man. You gotta get better with defense because
A player receives
if you go into a hitting slump, you can't. Look at that. Why am I batting 7th, bro? I don't understand that. Fuck it. I guess. You know what I'm saying? We are just as sorry as we are at home as we are on the road. Fuck it. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I'm batting 335 second. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Oh shit. Why did it change? Yeah, because I'm batting 339.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs.
We playing what?
Almost time for these two to square off right after this.
Yeah, we playing 600 ball.
So
what's the weather like?
Now, to be on the mound for the series opener. Your take on him, Dan?
No win.
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Why did I do
that? He's there and records the first out.
That's not something you do.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense.
Ready for another chance? King Bishop. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
Fly ball?
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Fly ball? Yeah, I'm going to do fly ball. I like to do fly ball. At least get that run in. If it go out, it go out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
I told myself that I would be a little more patient, a little more selective with bases loaded. Because you put a lot of pressure on yourself, and you can be trash with bases loaded.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
So the last time I had bases loaded,
in a pretty bad situation.
I think I hit a grand slam.
And the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And I think the time before that, I popped up, something like that.
Here he comes on 2-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's
foul.
Contreras, the runner
I saw it early on that.
At second,
right down the middle.
At first with no outs. Popped him up.
What?
Arenado shading to his right. 1 out.
Nasty. Oh my God.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get it.
Nasty, bruh.
Leading off the inning, King Bishop. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Damn, man. Look at that, dude. Go the other way, man. Damn. Still swung early.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1.
Ooh, that was close.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I wonder if that shit right there be out. I'll be messing up.
Here now the 2-2. Pop high in the air.
Wow.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of
wow.
Digging in once again,
Wow.
King Bishop. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Tilson is under it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Cameron Perkins. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Left fielder, Cameron.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Digging in to try it again, Roosevelt McKay. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the
bro,
ball.
this is crazy. Why we?
So a 3-run shot to left center as they jump
Why do we
ahead by
lose
3.
these type of games,
no outs.
bro?
You can afford to give up a single, but you can't.
Why?
Stepping in, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bishop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Carlin Castro.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss.
You know what I'm saying? Man, we get up there, bro, and I'll be on base, homie. We strike out, homie. We rarely come in the clutch, though. Rarely. It's like if we come into the clutch, it's like, whoa.
Look
at that shit, bro.
As they were able to get the possible time run to the plate,
Sorry,
but could not cash in. 5-2 the final
5.
score tonight. San Francisco crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping. Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today it's the second of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Evan Rankin, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Nice.
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Russell able to tuck this one in for round number 1. And here's how the vision. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He needs just 1 RBI to reach 100 for the season. See if he can get to that plateau here. And here's a first pitch curveball.
What's the win looking like?
That bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Danny D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
So in now for Chicago, Starlin Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carlin Castro.
2-2. He's running. Pitch, strike 3 called. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely in second.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Evan Rankin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Evan Rankin.
Chop weakly to the left. Arenado has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, King Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0. Fouled off.
Damn. Wow.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Swing and a drive to right.
Got that
there
shit.
It goes. Oh, and it hits the top of the video board.
I love
a
it,
solo
man.
shot here to straightaway
That shit
right
is funny.
field. Number 35 now on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with
Why
no
is
one
that
on
showing
base.
how far,
It's staying
like-
sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be
It
the
hit
deciding
like a
factor
letter.
in the game.
It hit the letter Y. It hit the
Ready
letter
once
Y,
again,
bruh.
King Bishop already 2 for 2. He'll look to
I
add
drove
on
in my
right
100
here.
RBI,
Yeah, that
man.
last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes the
Hello?
stroll out to the mound, and with
I
the
said
pitcher
hello,
this
hello.
young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
We ain't taking it personal. We ain't taking it
Here's
personal.
Starlin Castro, 1 for
That's just
2
helping
in the
our
ball
on-base
game thus
percentage.
far.
Carlin.
We've been on base 3 straight times. That's all that matters.
On second, Bishop is over at first with 1 away.
We're going to take a look at that stat, too. On-base percentage, walks, right after this. Well, after the series.
Drilled right back up the
Damn.
middle. Reined in. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball. Striding in once again, King Bishop. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last
I think if I could
at-bat.
stay in the high 330s and 340s, or in the
First
340s,
delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses
by
off
the
corner
end of
to
this
start him
month,
out.
this
It's ball
entire
1.
month, September, man, I could just sell through, bro.
4 runs here in this half inning.
And if I just hit decent, you know.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Amarista moves over. He makes the play,
I just
and
missed
that'll
that.
end the inning.
I just missed that one
Another
again.
good.
That's all good.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
All right, what's going on? I haven't seen this animation.
Kevin Segrist will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot
see
in the
me. I see my
lineup
shoes. I'm
following the
still out
double
there.
switch. Jonathan Groniga is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Okay, this was first thing.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
See, look, Wilson Contreras 3 for 4, a home run, a double, 4 RBIs. Like, do we barely won that game?
His 23rd of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
We barely won that game.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball
no
from
win.
Wrigley
Well,
Field
you
in
see the flag,
Chicago.
but
Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series. Philip Park is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00. And
I stopped playing
deep too. Minimizes
I
the
just
amount
in
of
the middle.
walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one.
Is a whole lot better now.
So what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today.
The next Cub up, King Bishop, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back
So
safely.
I'm rarely bat right-handed, so when I do, it's like I'll be trying to do damage and shit.
Here comes the first pitch. And no swing.
It's like it's easy to hit.
Danny Dero, this
the
Giants
left-handers,
team, as
man,
they begin
when
play
I'm,
here this afternoon, they come in not
when I bat
exactly
right-handed.
setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last
Sometimes,
game. Now they find
for the
themselves
most
at
part.
500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
See, 1 and 2.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
Yeah, that's a fucking pitcher.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Philip Park, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Next to bat for the Giants, Alan Henson, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bishop moving in. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in for his second at-bat, King Bishop. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Did the umpire just run over me, bro?
Riding in, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
See, 0-2. Like, come on, man. Can we get like
for the strikeout,
2 balls, no strike?
Pitch.
Damn,
good
man.
curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. The pitcher, Philip Park, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. Man. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
I don't understand that, man.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup, stepping forward.
0-2, dog. Look at that.
Position with 2 gone. Popped up.
I told you, man, either we strike out or we do those little bitch-ass pop-ups, man.
So after
what the fuck is that?
Last time around, he's able to bounce back and
what
hang
the fuck
a 0
is that,
here.
Man?
Onto the top of any. So in now for San Francisco, Zach Granite. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right.
At the plate, Alexi Amarista. He went deep last time up.
Wow.
Alexi Amarista.
And see, they with they 2 count or 2 strike count, they make contact, bro.
And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
They make contact, homie. We strike out and pop up on the infield, man.
With a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Trying to pick things up where he left off. King Bishop, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. To short.
I was trying to go the other
There's
way.
one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Bryce De La Cruz come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
6-4 the outcome today. The San Francisco Giants
Why
get the win on the heels of
like
4 home runs. Ty Block earns his team leading 11th win.
Why are they taking me out the game? Why am I batting 7th? Where's my agent at, bro? Cause I'm upset, homie. Where is my fucking agent? Okay, so these 3 years. All right. I played 450 games. I got 1,467 at bats. 180 runs, which I feel like I should have more right now. I surpassed both of the hit column of my career. What is that? Anyway. I need 4 more homers to pass the 38. I'm gonna get a couple more RBIs. That's the most. So the bases I have batting 340. Look at that. On base percentage 410. I saw some slugging 700. If you slug over 500, period, that's good. If you slug over 500, anything over 500 is bomb. OPS is bomb. Okay, I've walked 44 times. Struck out only 25 times out of what? 100. Yeah, man, that's good. I mean, I don't strike out that much. I got nice little. But let me see. I need 2 more doubles for career high. And you got 1 triple. Total bases. Plate appearance. I might pass that 156. I'm sorry, that 556. 9 plays, 11. Damn. Hit by pitch 5. I had 11 that year. Intentional walks only 2. See, I want to get to where my intentional walks is up there like that on some Barry Bonds status. You know what I'm saying? I only got 2 errors. I was hoping to be at 0 at this time, but I made my first one in the very first game, and not too long after that, I made the second one. I haven't made an error since. So 2 errors in 9-11 innings. What do WAR mean? I don't remember what that is. Now, walk percentage is higher. My K percentage is lower. I don't know if 1 point is higher or lower. I guess that's good. You know, ISO, whatever the hell that is. At bats and home runs. I hit a home run every 11.3 at bats. Look at that. That one was 19, so I'm at 11 now. I think one time Barry Bonds was doing a home run every like 8 to 9 at bats. Power speed 11.7. Wow, that's a SEC average. That's right. Whatever it is, that's higher. Damn, that's a lot of numbers there. All right. Quirks. That's something new. Quick reflexes. Reacts quickly to the ball when fielding. Okay. Pressure cooker performs better when there are runners on bases. That don't be seeming like it. I didn't know I had those. I really didn't know I had those. All right, let's see where we at. And Almora is second. So I'm winning by 9 on that one. I'm up by 2 on this one. And 13 on this one, so looking pretty promising, even though we still got 2 months to go. Like I said, I'm trying to finish out August in the high 330s, 340s. So when I get to September, you know, this is the last month. You know what I'm saying? Last month. So it's like if I go 0 for 5 and shit like that, it won't really affect me unless I go 0 for 5 and back to back games, like, you know, like a 4-game 0 for 5, 0 for 10 right there, 0 for 15, you know, shit like that. Got what I mean? So in this month we're 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We were 4 and 5, man. It's crazy. But anyway, where we at? We all right here. Who we playing? Ophir, Armis 4 and 2, and Reynolds Lopez 8 and 5. We just called him up, but I don't know where the hell he came from. Anyway, this is what I saw, man, and I'm out. Sub to the channel. Say what's up. It's all good.